Every single day, millions of people wake up, say goodbye to their families, and leave home for work. Most of them expect to return home safely, but for some people, that simple goodbye could be their last. Now imagine having a job where one small mistake, one wrong move, or one unexpected moment could cost you your life. What do you think is the most dangerous job in the world? A soldier? A police officer? A firefighter? If that's what you were thinking, you might be surprised, because some of the world's deadliest jobs are not the ones most people imagine. They are performed by ordinary people who face extraordinary risks every single day. Some work hundreds of feet above the ground. Some work deep beneath the earth. Some enter places where most people would never dare to go. And one profession on this list is so dangerous that many workers don't even finish one season before walking away forever. But here's the shocking part. The most dangerous jobs are not always the loudest or the most dramatic. Sometimes the biggest risks are hidden behind normal-looking work. Today, we're counting down the 10 most dangerous jobs in the world. We'll discover the people behind these professions, the dangers they face, and why the world depends on their courage. Stay until the end because the number one job might completely change the way you think about going to work. Let's begin. High-rise window cleaner. At first glance, this job may not sound dangerous. After all, how risky can cleaning windows really be? But everything changes when those windows are hundreds of feet above the ground. Every day, these workers step onto the sides of some of the tallest buildings in the world. Using ropes, harnesses, and specialized equipment, they slowly move down the glass walls of skyscrapers. Below them, a busy city. Above them, hundreds of floors of concrete and steel. The smallest mistake can have serious consequences. A damaged rope, a sudden change in weather, or a simple equipment failure. These workers depend on their training and safety equipment every second they are in the air. Underground miner. While most people work under the open sky, miners spend their days deep beneath the Earth's surface, far away from sunlight, far away from the outside world. They enter tunnels where every day brings new challenges. Mining provides the materials that build modern civilization. The metals in our phones, the materials in our buildings, the energy that powers our lives. But getting these resources comes with enormous risks. Workers face collapsing tunnels, dangerous gases, underground fires, and massive machinery. Sometimes, a small problem underground can quickly become a life-threatening emergency. And because many mines are located deep below the surface, rescue operations can be extremely difficult. Mining has become much safer with modern technology, but the danger is still real. Every miner knows that when they go underground, they are entering an environment where nature and machines can become unpredictable at any moment.
Offshore oil rig worker. Imagine waking up every morning, not on land, but in the middle of the ocean, hundreds of miles away from the nearest city. For offshore oil workers, this is everyday life. These massive platforms operate day and night, extracting the oil and natural gas that power much of the modern world. But working on an oil rig means living with constant risks. Workers operate huge machines, handle highly flammable materials, and work around powerful pressure systems. One small mistake, one equipment failure, or one gas leak can create a dangerous situation within seconds. And the environment itself is unpredictable. Strong winds, huge waves, and powerful storms can turn the ocean into a serious threat. If an accident happens, help may not arrive quickly. Medical teams and rescue helicopters may be hours away. Despite these dangers, thousands of workers continue this job because the world depends on the energy they provide. But if you think working above the ocean is dangerous, wait until you see the next profession, because the next workers don't just work near the water, they work beneath it.
Commercial diver. Most people experience the ocean from the surface. But commercial divers enter a world that very few humans ever see. They work deep underwater, repairing pipelines, inspecting ships, maintaining offshore structures, and fixing underwater equipment. Down there, the environment is completely different. Visibility can be almost zero.
water pressure becomes extremely powerful, and communication with the surface is limited. A simple equipment problem can quickly become a life-threatening emergency. Divers must carefully control every movement because mistakes underwater can have serious consequences. They also face risks like extreme cold, strong currents, and decompression sickness. Every dive requires detailed planning and complete focus because beneath the surface, there is no easy escape. These workers enter one of the most challenging environments on Earth just to keep the systems above water running.
Wildland firefighter. When most people imagine firefighters, they picture burning buildings in a city. But wildland firefighters face a completely different kind of danger. They fight some of the largest and most unpredictable fires on Earth. Instead of protecting a single building, they protect entire forests, wildlife, and communities. A wildfire can change direction in seconds. A sudden wind shift can transform a safe area into a dangerous zone almost instantly. These firefighters work in extreme heat, surrounded by thick smoke and falling trees. Visibility can disappear, the air can become difficult to breathe, and every step through the burning landscape requires careful decisions. They carry heavy equipment across rough terrain, sometimes walking for hours before reaching the fire. Unlike many emergencies, a wildfire cannot simply be turned off. It moves, it grows, and it constantly changes. Despite the danger, these firefighters continue moving toward the flames while everyone else is trying to escape. Their job requires physical strength, mental control, and incredible courage. But surprisingly, even this dangerous profession is not the deadliest one on our list.
Logger. At first, cutting down trees might sound like a simple job, but professional logging is one of the most physically demanding and dangerous occupations in the world. Loggers work with massive trees that can weigh thousands of kilograms. One wrong cut, one unexpected movement, or one falling branch can create a deadly situation within seconds. The environment itself creates additional challenges: steep mountains, wet ground, heavy machinery, and unpredictable weather. Many logging areas are located far away from hospitals, making emergency response much more difficult. Every tree behaves differently. Every cut requires experience, concentration, and teamwork. These workers don't just operate chainsaws, they make decisions where a single mistake can change everything. And if you think these jobs are already extreme, the next 4 professions will take danger to another level, because they involve powerful electricity, explosives, freezing oceans, and life or death rescue missions.
Power line worker. Every time you turn on a light, charge your phone, or use electricity, there are workers behind the scenes who make it possible. But keeping the power running can be extremely dangerous. Power line workers often climb hundreds of feet into the air to repair and maintain electrical systems. They work around equipment carrying thousands of volts of electricity. A small mistake, a damaged tool, or a moment of losing focus can have deadly consequences. Their job becomes even more difficult during extreme weather. Storms, hurricanes, ice, and strong winds are often the exact conditions when their work is needed the most. While most people stay safely indoors during these situations, power line workers go outside to restore electricity and repair damaged systems. They rely on years of training, strict safety procedures, and complete concentration. From the ground, it may look like a simple repair job, but high above the streets, every movement matters. These workers risk their lives to keep modern society connected and powered. And the next job requires facing something even more unpredictable, something designed to destroy in seconds.
Bomb disposal technician. Most people run away from danger. These professionals move toward it. When a suspicious device is discovered, bomb technicians are called to face a situation where one wrong decision can have catastrophic results. They spend years training to understand explosives, analyze threats, and safely remove dangerous devices. Modern technology, including robots and advanced equipment, helps reduce the risk, but technology cannot replace human expertise in every situation.
Sometimes a trained specialist must still approach the device directly. Every movement must be slow. Every decision must be calculated. There is no room for panic. There is no room for mistakes. The pressure they experience is impossible for most people to imagine. Their work may happen quietly and away from public attention, but every mission could be the most dangerous moment of their lives. And unbelievably, the final two jobs on our list are considered even more extreme.
Some of the most dangerous jobs in the world are not found on land. They are found in the middle of the ocean. Far away from cities and emergency services, crab fishermen face some of the harshest conditions on Earth. Their workplace is a fishing boat surrounded by freezing water, powerful waves, and unpredictable weather. Every day, these fishermen handle massive metal traps that can weigh hundreds of kilograms. The deck can become slippery with ice and seawater. Strong waves can move heavy equipment without warning, and falling into the freezing ocean can become a life-threatening emergency within minutes. The weather can change quickly, turning a normal fishing operation into a dangerous battle against nature. These workers depend on teamwork, experience, and quick decisions to survive. Despite the risks, they return season after season because the world depends on the seafood they provide. But there is still one job left, a profession where people fly directly into some of the most dangerous situations imaginable to save lives.
Rescue helicopter pilot. When a disaster happens, when someone is trapped in a remote mountain, lost at sea, or caught in a dangerous situation, these are the people who fly toward the danger. Rescue helicopter pilots operate in some of the most unpredictable conditions on Earth. They fly through storms, heavy winds, darkness, and difficult terrain where even a small mistake can have serious consequences. Unlike normal flights, a rescue mission doesn't always follow a planned route. Pilots must make decisions in seconds. They must judge the weather, the landscape, the condition of the person needing help, and the safety of their entire crew. Sometimes they land in places where there is barely enough space. Sometimes they hover in powerful winds while rescuers are lowered from the helicopter. Every second matters, because behind every mission, there is a person waiting for help. These pilots are not just flying aircraft, they are giving people another chance to survive. Their job requires years of training, incredible focus, and the ability to stay calm when everything around them is uncertain. And that's why rescue helicopter pilot is considered one of the most demanding and dangerous professions in the world. The world's most dangerous jobs are not defined only by the risks they involved. They are defined by the people who choose to do them. From deep underground mines to the middle of freezing oceans to the skies above dangerous landscapes, millions of workers accept challenges most people will never experience. They do it because their skills, courage, and dedication keep the world moving. So the next time you use electricity, travel safely, or receive help during an emergency, remember the people behind the scenes. Because sometimes, the people who face the greatest dangers are the ones who make life safer for everyone else. Which profession surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more incredible stories from around the world.